Hello everybody, Miss K here with my trumpets. I hope you've got your trumpets out and we're going to do some playing today. And this video, this is aimed at you guys who were around about page 9 in your team brass book. So get your team brass book ready, get it ready at page 9. This is the page we're going to be looking at, and I know that some of you were on this page last time I saw you, round about this page. So what we're going to do today, we're going to look at all these, or some of these tunes on page 9, how they go, remind you of the notes to use, and how to play these tunes so that you can be working on this whole page this week. And then when you see me next week on my next video, I'm going to look at the next page, which actually is page 8. So this page 9 uses 4 notes that you know really, really well. Okay, so the first note is this one. You all know that is the note C. And after C, of course, we have D, and then we have E. Can you remember which finger's for the next note? The next note goes up a little bit, and it's your first finger. So at the top of the page, it's got those 4 notes written nice and big. C, D, E, and F. So let's just play those notes one after another. So you can play along with me, get your trumpets ready. First of all, we're going to take a big breath, and we're going to play a nice long C. Here we go, breathe. Fantastic. Right, let's try that again. I wonder how long you can hold that note on for. So take a big breath. Make sure you're standing or sitting up straight. Stand up. Why not? Have you got a music stand? If you haven't got a music stand, can you prop up your music somewhere? It needs to be up straight. You can see I've got mine here on a stand, but maybe you can put it on a table or on a chair. What we don't want is you bending over to play. Your posture is really important. So always stand or sit up straight. Certainly for this bit, you don't even need your book. You're going to play some notes with me. So, trumpets up. Make sure your head's up. Just normally don't put your chin in the air. Just keep everything normal. We're going to take a big breath. I'm going to play that note C one more time. Okay, here we go. Breathe. Good. Now we're warming up a little bit. So let's go to our next note, which is, of course, D. Make sure these fingers, the valves, are all the way down. Remember, we don't want this third finger coming up at all. Keep this valve down. We're going to play D. Here we go. Big breath. Well done. Make sure you're keeping a really straight tone along with me. Don't forget, you can always rewind the video and do those again if you don't feel warmed up enough. Okay, after D comes E, as we know. So fingers down, ready, lips go a little bit tighter now as we're going up the scale. E, here we go, big breath through your mouth. Fantastic, and then lips a bit tighter because we're going up in pitch. Yes, well done. Up in pitch. First finger down, lips a bit tighter, big breath. Here we go, F. Great. Now I want you to copy whatever I do. So I'm going to give you a pulse, just like I would do if we were in the classroom. I'm going to give you a pulse, play a phrase, and you can play it back to me. Now, as you know, you can watch my fingers, you can listen to the change in the pitch, use all your musical senses. Here we go. So here's our pulse, and I'm going to play something, copy it back. If you go a bit wrong, don't worry, just keep trying. You can always rewind or just keep going on to the next one. We'll do a few of these and see how good we can get using those 4 notes. Okay, ready? 1, 2, me first. Here I go. You. don't worry if you didn't get all of those. We're going to do some of these each week, so you'll get better and better and better. This time, instead of just copying what I'm doing, I'd like to hear you make up something in that space. So I'm going to play something, and then in the gap, instead of copying what I did, you can do whatever you like. Don't go too mad. Try and be logical. Maybe use the notes that I used in each phrase. So anyway, you can do whatever you like. That is the key. So I'm going to do the pulse again. Remember, I play something. You don't have to copy it. You can if you like, or you can make up your own thing, but you've only got 4 beats. That's the thing. So be ready for me to play again. Okay, here I go. Me first. Your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You. Well done. How did you get on? Hope you were okay. In fact, whatever you played, I'm sure it was great, because it's your ideas that are the important thing. When we get to the end, I don't know what you played there, but hopefully you finished on our home note, on a C, because that felt like the end of the tune, didn't it? So if you want another go, don't forget you can rewind the video and have another go. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. So just try something and see how it goes. Right, now onto our books. Onto our team brass. Okay, we're going to look at page 9, like I said. We're going to look at the very first tune. It's only long notes, and we've done this before in the class. So let's pick up our trumpets. Look at these long notes. The first tune, let's make sure we're all on the same tune. This very first tune here. We're just going to go through and say the names of the notes. We're not even going to play. But you're going to put your fingers down. Okay, so here we go. We have C, D, E, F, E, D, and then a long E for 4 beats. Then we go on to F, E, F, D, C, D, C for 4 beats and stop. Now, if that was too fast for you, just pause the video, go through it on your own, think about what all those notes are, think about what the fingers are, go back, play the video again and see, or just listen to me. You don't even need to say it. Okay, so I'm assuming now that you've done this a few times and you've practiced it. Pause the video, have a practice, press play again, and now I'm going to play that tune. I'm going to do it twice. The first time, if you want to, you can just think about the notes and put your fingers down without blowing. The second time, you can join in. Okay, here I go. This is the first tune. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how did you get on? Did you play all the right notes? Or if you were just following, maybe you're now ready to have a go. So I'm going to do it one more time. Join in. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. If it all goes horribly wrong, that's fine. Rewind, have another go. Practice on your own, practice with me. Okay, here I go. 1, 2, you're playing with me this time, don't forget. Okay, both together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well done. So that's got us really warmed up with our 4 notes now. C, D, E and F. Long notes, reading the notes, getting the fingering, getting the pitch. Now we are going to look at flowing. That's the last thing we're going to do today. We're going to look at flowing. So I'm going to play the whole thing. So we're still on page 9, flowing. We did this in class as well. I'm going to play the whole thing and I want you to listen to it. Think about your fingering, watch me, watch how I'm standing, watch how I'm breathing. Really important that we stand up straight. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play flowing for us. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the whole thing. Now I'm going to do it in sections. I'm going to do 2 bars at a time. And this would be a good way for you to play it. So I'm going to play 2 bars. Underneath the bracket says 2 bar phrase number 1. I'm going to play 2 bars and then I'm going to wait for that 2 bars so that you can have a go at playing it. And the next 2 bars, and you play that back to me, and the next, okay? So I'm going to do it even slower than I did it just then. Here's the first 2 bar phrase, and then I'm going to wait for 2 times 4 beats while you have a go at playing it in the gap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, me first, and your turn. C, D, E, D, C, E. My turn. D, E, F, E, D, F. My turn. E, F, E, D, C, E. My turn. F, E, D, E, C. Okay, so that's the whole of flowing. So today we have done some long notes to warm ourselves up. We've reminded ourselves of the fingers and the pitch and the sound by playing some long notes and also the tune number 1. And now we've worked on the tune flowing. So if you do everything in this video, you should be able to play flowing. So next week, I'm going to start off by playing flowing first, and then we're going to look at some more tunes. One last thing to say to you. If you look at the top of the page, it says make up your own tunes using these notes. And that's something else I would like you to do during the week when you're practicing. So don't just practice the music that somebody else has written here. Have a go at making up your own tunes, just like you did when you copied me. So you copied me, I made up something, you copied my ideas, then I made up some notes and you played your own ideas in between. And now, during the week, you can practice making up your own tunes using any of these 4 notes, C, D, E and F. Also, with these 4 notes, have a look at the other video on this page of me. You can see me in 4 blocks playing along and singing along with myself. And you only need these 4 notes to play that song, Are You Ready? So have a look at that video as well and have some fun. Don't forget to keep playing, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.